So, when you think of the goal of yoga, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Is it getting more flexible? A calmer mind? Maybe just a really solid workout? Well, according to yoga's most ancient texts, those are all amazing benefits for sure, but the ultimate goal, it's something way, way deeper, and honestly, it's pretty surprising. It's a state called Kaivalya, which means absolute total freedom.
Okay, to really wrap our heads around what Kaivalya is, yoga philosophy gives us this incredible thought experiment. It asks, what if this whole experience we call waking life is actually a lot like a dream? Not in the sense that it isn't real, but that our involvement in it is just like when we're asleep. You know how you get completely lost in a dream? You believe every single joy, every fear, every crazy struggle is the absolute truth of who you are?
And this analogy just breaks down so perfectly when you think about it. In any dream, you have a dream self. Maybe you're a superhero. Maybe you're running late for a final exam you never studied for. Whatever it is, it feels intensely 100% real in the moment. You are that character. But then you wake up, and your waking self immediately realizes that while the experience was vivid and maybe your heart is still pounding, it didn't fundamentally change or harm the real you. The fear was just temporary. Well, yoga suggests that our waking life works on pretty much the exact same principle.
And that right there is the crucial point. This whole dream analogy points directly to what yoga considers the root cause of all our suffering. It's not our job, it's not our relationships, it's not our bank account, it's a massive, profound case of mistaken identity.
This mistaken identity actually has a name. It's called Avidya, which translates to ignorance. But listen, this isn't ignorance like not knowing a trivia fact. It's a deep, foundational misunderstanding where we mistake all the temporary, changing parts of our experience, our body, our thoughts, our job title, our online persona, for our permanent true self.
And this avidya, this fundamental ignorance, it leads directly to something called Samyoga. You can think of it as a false union, a kind of spiritual entanglement. The real you, which yoga calls the seer, the one who is aware, gets completely fused with the things it experiences, which is called the seen. We basically forget we're the one watching the movie of our life, and instead we believe we are the character up on the screen, getting tossed around by every single plot twist.
But here is the brilliant part. The Yoga Sutras don't just point out the problem. They literally hand us the solution. Sutra 2.25 states it with perfect clarity. When ignorance disappears, the false connection disappears. It just dissolves. And what's left when that entanglement is gone? That's right, absolute freedom. Kaivalya.
This is it. This is the whole point. The entire system of yoga, from every warrior pose to the deepest meditation, is designed to methodically and carefully untangle that knot and lead us right here, to the state of pure, liberated awareness.
Now the word Kaivalya itself is fascinating. It's often translated as isolation or aloneness, which, let's be honest, can sound a little negative to our modern ears. But in this context, it means something incredibly empowering. It means a state of wholeness, of being totally complete in and of yourself, no longer needing anything or anyone outside of you to define who you are. It's the freedom of finally resting in your own true, unchanging nature.
Now, this isn't just some vague philosophical concept you're supposed to hope for. The Yoga Sutras are incredibly precise, almost like an engineer's manual for consciousness. They actually provide a clear roadmap to Kaivalya, and the word itself shows up in 5 key verses that act like milestones on the journey. So let's walk through them.
You can really see the elegant logic here, right? First, you understand the goal. Sever that false connection we talked about. Then, you practice letting go, releasing attachment to even the most subtle things that keep you hooked. This process purifies the mind until it becomes like a flawless mirror for your true self. And here's the cool part. At that point, you don't have to force anything. The mind just naturally starts to bend toward freedom. The final step isn't about striving anymore. It's an arrival. It's simply resting at home in your own true nature, fully and completely.
Okay, so we've got the problem, we've got the destination, and we've got the roadmap. But what's the actual tool? What's the key that we use to finally turn the lock and wake up from this dream of mistaken identity?
The key is one word, Viveka. It means discriminative knowledge. It is the constant, stable, unwavering ability to tell the difference between what is real and permanent, the seer inside of you, and what is temporary and always changing, which is literally everything else. And this isn't a one-time aha moment. It's a continuous practice. a habit of asking in every moment, is this my true self, or is this just an experience passing through my awareness? The sutras are crystal clear. This is the only tool for liberation.
So this is the heart of it, the essence of Viveka in practice. It's a question to carry with you. If you were to gently set aside all the temporary labels, your physical body, your passing thoughts, your personal history, every role you play, what is left? Who would you be then? The path of yoga suggests that in the silence of that answer, true freedom is waiting.